Welcome to InstantGMP.
The staff at InstantGMP prepared this compliance series to focus on good manufacturing practices and GMP compliance. These are brought to you by our quality manufacturing experts in the hope that it will help you avoid any GMP compliance issues in your shop. This presentation will address improving quality through InProcess Controls. InProcess Controls must be set in order to produce an FDA-compliant product. One manufacturer received a warning letter in part because they did not have InProcess specifications for the weight of capsules that were checked throughout manufacturing. Capsule weights can affect both the strength and composition of the finished product, and this was not being properly controlled. Another firm received a warning letter that contained a similar observation. Raw materials were blended for a certain time, but there was no specification set for the threshold of mixing time needed to homogenize all mixtures. Thus, they did not know what impact varying blending times from batch to batch would have on their final product. They can detect deviations or unanticipated occurrences that may result in a failure of the final product. They can provide ranges to stay within, so critical operations such as mixing blends or compressing tablets are monitored correctly. They can help reduce the risk of microbial contamination or other factors that might lead to adulterated product. Most of all, they help ensure the quality of the finished batch, especially when in-product testing is not required or performed. Production controls are controls on incoming components and ingredients. This can include the use of a certificate of analysis from a qualified supplier for specifications other than the identity of a dietary ingredient. The identity of each component must be confirmed prior to use. Other required specifications for components must be checked either by relying upon a certificate of analysis or by testing or examining the component. A process control system covers all the stages of manufacturing, packaging, labeling, and holding of the final product. The control system makes sure your product is packaged and labeled as specified in the master production record. First, you need to ensure you are using high-quality components with well-defined specifications. This avoids the risk of making adulterated product. In-process specifications have to be set for any step or place in the manufacturing process where in-process controls are needed. These might include heating, cooling, or blending steps of product formulation steps. They might also include points where a specific sanitation procedure is needed, where cross-contamination may occur, or where employees and environmental controls and aseptic techniques are necessary to ensure quality. Manufacturing processes for tablets and capsules should include the use of filters, strainers, traps, magnets, electronic metal detectors, or any other comparable means of preventing the inclusion of foreign materials from equipment or the environment in the product. Periodic weight checks of capsules and tablets should be performed, as well as checks for hardness and height for tablets, throughout the manufacturing process. GMP regulations require results of any crucial deviation or unanticipated occurrence be reviewed. The deviation should be noted in the batch production record along with documentation that describes the investigation into the cause of the deviation or the unanticipated occurrence. The quality control unit must conduct a material review and make a disposition decision if there is such an unanticipated occurrence during manufacturing. Quality must review and give approval in order to reprocess a batch with an associated deviation. This presentation is just one of the many videos and webinars available on CGMP compliance. You can access the rest at the GMP Certification Resource Center. Thank you and have a wonderful day.